Welcome to today's lecture on computer peripherals. In this lecture, we will be discussing input and output devices, which are essential components of a computer system that allow users to interact with and receive information from their computer. Input devices allow users to provide information and instructions to the computer, while output devices display or output data from the computer system. We will explore the different types of input and output devices, their functions, and how they work. First, we will be discussing input devices, which are peripherals used to provide data and control signals to a computer. Input devices are critical components of a computer system because they allow users to interact with the computer and provide the data necessary for the computer to carry out its tasks. Let's begin by discussing the most common input device, the keyboard. A keyboard is an input device that allows a user to input text, numbers, and other characters into a computer. The keyboard is typically made up of keys arranged in a specific layout, such as the QWERTY layout. Each key corresponds to a specific character or command, and when a key is pressed, it sends a signal to the computer telling it what character or command to input. The second most common input device is the mouse. A mouse is an input device that allows a user to control the movement of a cursor on a computer screen. The mouse typically has at least two buttons that can be used for clicking and scrolling. It may also have additional buttons for specific functions, such as a scroll wheel for scrolling up and down a web page. Another input device is the touchscreen, which is becoming increasingly common on smartphones, tablets, and some laptops. A touchscreen allows a user to interact with a computer by touching the screen directly. Touchscreens can detect the location and movement of a user's finger or stylus and convert that into input data that the computer can understand. Scanners are another type of input device that are used to convert physical documents, photographs, and other objects into digital images that can be stored and edited on a computer. Scanners work by shining light on the object being scanned and capturing the reflected light as an image. Joysticks are input devices that are commonly used for playing games and flight simulation software. They allow a user to control the movement of an object in a game or simulation by moving a lever. Joysticks typically have a base that can be mounted on a desk or table, and a stick that can be moved in different directions. Microphones are input devices that allow a user to record audio input, such as voice or music. They are commonly used for voice chats, video conferencing, and recording music. Webcams are input devices that capture video input and allow a user to video conference or record video footage. They are typically mounted on the top of a computer monitor or laptop screen. Graphics tablets are input devices that allow a user to draw and create digital art by using a stylus on a surface that is sensitive to pressure. Graphics tablets are commonly used by graphic designers and artists. Barcode scanners are input devices that read barcodes on products and other items, allowing a user to quickly and accurately enter information into a computer system. Barcode scanners are commonly used in retail stores and warehouses to keep track of inventory. Finally, gamepads are input devices that are commonly used for playing video games on a computer or gaming console. They typically have multiple buttons and joysticks for controlling gameplay. Input devices are critical components of a computer system because they allow users to interact with the computer and provide the data necessary for the computer to carry out its tasks. There are many different types of input devices, including keyboards, mice, touchscreens, scanners, joysticks, microphones, webcams, graphics tablets, barcode scanners, and gamepads. Each input device has its own unique set of features and functions, and the choice of input device depends on the specific needs and requirements of the user. Now moving on to output devices, which are peripherals used to display or output data from a computer system. Output devices are critical components of a computer system because they allow users to see or hear the results of their input and the computer's processing. Let's begin by discussing the most common output device, the monitor. A monitor is an output device that displays visual information, such as text, images, and video. Monitors come in a variety of sizes and resolutions, and can be either LCD or LED technology. Another common output device is the printer. A printer is an output device that produces hard copies of digital documents, images, and other materials. There are several types of printers, including inkjet, laser, and 3D printers, each with its own set of features and benefits. Speakers are another type of output device that are used to produce audio output from a computer. Speakers can be built into a computer or connected externally, and can be used to listen to music, watch videos, and hear sound effects in games. Headphones are another type of audio output device that can be connected to a computer. They provide a more private listening experience, and are commonly used for listening to music, podcasts, and other audio content. Projectors are output devices that are used to display visual information on a larger screen or surface. They are commonly used for presentations, lectures, and movie screenings. Digital cameras and camcorders are output devices that capture visual information in the form of digital images and videos. They allow users to record and save memories, and share them with others. TVs are output devices that display visual information on a larger screen. They are commonly used for watching movies, TV shows, and playing video games. Finally, there are also various types of specialized output devices, such as braille printers for the visually impaired, plotters for producing large format drawings, and medical imaging devices for producing diagnostic images. Output devices are critical components of a computer system because they allow users to see or hear the results of their input and the computer's processing. There are many different types of output devices, including monitors, printers, speakers, headphones, projectors, digital cameras, camcorders, TVs, and specialized devices for specific purposes. Each output device has its own unique set of features and functions, and the choice of output device depends on the specific needs and requirements of the user. In conclusion, input and output devices are essential components of a computer system that enable users to interact with their computer and receive information from it. Input devices allow users to provide information and instructions to the computer, while output devices display or output data from the computer system. Understanding the different types of input and output devices and how they work is crucial to effectively using a computer system. We hope this lecture has provided you with a better understanding of these important components of computer peripherals.